while back, you wrote on Truth Social, a massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. That was pretty chilling for people who kind of sort of like the Constitution.
Donald Trump gave an interview to Fox News and makes a threat so insane, even many MAGAs don't believe it. We know it because they've told us before they don't believe it when Trump makes the threat. Trump defended in an interview with Howard Kurtz on Fox News. Trump defended his call that you might have to terminate parts of the Constitution. This is what people, when Luke Beasley showed them the troth from Trump saying, hey, we might have to terminate parts of the Constitution. One guy said, oh, that must be doctored. Here's Trump saying it. He doesn't hide it.
I don't want to relitigate your accusations about the 2020 election, but a while back you wrote on Truth Social, a massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. That was pretty chilling for people who kind of sort of like the Constitution.
Well, no, all I'm saying is an election has to be constitutional. I'm not saying void the Constitution or anything like that. But they're the ones that are violating the Constitution. I'm not violating. I'm saying when they cheat on an election, you may not be able to say this because you're at Fox, but some people do say it, and many people agree with it.
Mostly Republicans. I mean, it's become a very partisan
I guess so,
thing.
but the Democrats believe it too, but they don't want to say it. I mean, they believe it too. You just have to look at the numbers. But without getting at that, look, we have to have free elections. They have to be fair. And people have to know that they're free. They have to know that they're fair. And you have to have borders. You have to have borders. You have to have great elections, free elections, fair elections, no cheating, no ballot drops, no anything. It has to be basic voter ID.
So listen, in his own way, it's a mishmash, right? What's Trump saying? What Trump is saying is, I'm not talking about just going out and violating the Constitution for no reason. I'm saying when they stole the election from me, they violated the Constitution. And in those cases, tit for tat, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, when they violate the Constitution and steal the election from me, I get to violate the Constitution, I guess, to take it back. Not exactly inspiring confidence in Trump's commitment to the Constitution. And there it is, exactly what we suspected. Trump asked about the 16-week national abortion ban, which he previously said it's completely fabricated that I want that. He seems to be saying he does want it, and then he repeats tired lies about abortion.
New York Times piece by Maggie Haberman and others says that you have discussed with your advisors having a ban, the possibility of a ban on abortion after 16 weeks, plus the 3 exceptions that I know are important to you, rape, incest, life of the mother.
Right, very important.
I don't know if it's possible to make both sides happy in this debate because people have such strong moral feelings, but you were quoted as saying to one of your aides, well, I like 16 weeks because it's a nice round number, 4 months. Do you think that could be politically acceptable?
So we're going to find out, and pretty soon I'm going to be making a decision. And I would like to see if we could do that at all, Howie. I would like to see if we could make both sides happy. Look, a lot of things were done with Roe by killing it. Number one, we brought it back to the states.
Of course, your justices to the Supreme Court have made that possible.
They did.
Yeah.
And you know, they did something that from a lot of standpoints is extremely good. Number one, the Democrats are the radicals on this issue because it's okay to have an abortion in 7, 8, 9 months and even after birth, according to that.
Well, I know that's
and I will
dispute.
say this.
I know that's in
If you speak about the subject right, you...
All right. So Trump telling the lie that there are post-birth abortions. Of course, there are not. And by definition, it's not an abortion. And I can't even get into that. I'm so sick and tired of it. But Trump seems to be confirming the reporting from Axios. Remember, Axios reported Trump and advisors are talking about a 16-week national abortion ban with 3 exceptions. The Trump campaign put out a statement saying it's fake news. But Trump is saying here, yeah, actually, it is something that we're looking at, and I'm going to make an announcement about it soon. Now, he may not do it, but he's certainly not saying that's not even under consideration. He's saying it is under consideration. So the report that Trump called fake news was accurate. Just a reminder for us that when there is a report and Trump gets up on stage and says it's fake news, he will sometimes later confirm that the report is correct. He might have forgotten about the report. He might have forgotten about the denial, but he then confirms that it is correct. Lastly, I'm going to play for you a confused rant from Trump about whether or not TikTok should be banned. Reports are someone with a stake in TikTok got to Trump and convinced Trump to say we don't want to ban it anymore.
Going to do it to TikTok, do it to Facebook. And what you can do is let them sell TikTok, let them sell it in the market, maybe get a good price, maybe not get a good price, I don't know, but take it away from China control. But I think China controls Facebook also because they have tremendous power in that company. They're going to do it to TikTok, do it.
So I guess what Trump is saying is whatever TikTok is doing, it's also happening on Facebook. So just deal with everybody the same, which, by the way, is more or less what AOC said in a much more coherent way, which is we should have guidelines if you want to operate a social media company in the US. Everybody should abide by them. TikTok's not exempt. Apply everything equally, which, by the way, is also my position. The issue, of course, is that Trump has trouble explaining this position. And also it's a brand new position, which is believed to be connected to Trump getting a call from someone who really doesn't want TikTok banned in the United States. So there will be forthcoming discussion about it. Overall, Trump again saying, no, you could be justified in suspending the Constitution. You could be justified in not banning TikTok. And you could be justified, he could, in a national 16-week abortion ban. This is shaping up to be a very scary second term, which is why we need to prevent it from happening. No voicemail today because I'm out of time, but we've got a great bonus show for you, and I'll be back tomorrow. One of our sponsors today is Tychos, which provides an awesome free weekly 5-minute video series about the economy called The Weekly Comment, and it's hosted by Richard Vague. I've always found Richard Vague to be a premier economic expert. He's the former Secretary of Banking and Securities for Pennsylvania. And every week, Richard is covering economic topics that keep you up to date, really looking at the key economic issues of our time: U.S. debt, income inequality, forecasts for the American economy, economic challenges that are facing Europe and China, innovative policy ideas. Richard is the author of economic bestsellers, including A Brief History of Doom, The Case for a Debt Jubilee, and his newest book, The Paradox of Debt, which is a really interesting look at how government deficit spending in the U.S. during the pandemic era mostly benefited the top 10%. The $6 trillion in government deficit spending in the U.S. in the nearly 3 main pandemic years increased household wealth by $31 trillion. That's the paradox of debt, according to Richard Vague. And in his weekly video series from Tychos called The Weekly Comment, Richard is excellent at taking really complicated economic issues and making them accessible to anyone. Go sign up for free at join.tychosgroup.org. The link is down below.